This week I was in Chicago asking people if we are being divided. I was curious on what your opinion is. I had a lady walk by me and she pointed at me and said, I am dividing the people. Things like what I'm doing here. Let me point this out and make it clear. I am specifically asking your opinion. I'm not trying to divide anybody. I'm not trying to judge, criticize, or tell you or debate anything at all. This is simply your opinion, and that's it. I am here giving you a voice. I just want you to raise your voice. That's it. Too many people are quiet these days. I think we should speak up. Another person passed me by and asked, how could we be divided in what ways? The music that's played on the radio can potentially divide people. Social media, the comments in social media or even posts can potentially divide people. Of course, fascist bureaucrats and their agenda can also divide people. Using the media, it's fake anyways. If you're watching TV, it's fake. Even I would go so far as religion to be dividing people. If you don't believe in something that someone else believes in, they're now going to dislike you, criticize you, force you to believe in their own beliefs. Even racial profiling can divide us. If we are all humans and we all bleed the same blood, and we all breathe the same air, how are we different from another? Just because our skin, or because the culture we grew up against, or the food that we eat, or the hobbies that we like to do? So if you have any opinions yourself, I would love for you to comment below. I will gladly engage. I love to pick apart people's brains and see exactly why they're thinking the thoughts that they think. And I appreciate all of the subscribers. You are really motivating me and keeping this going. Survey says, any of the other topics I cover. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Again, I couldn't make these videos without you. You are the one helping me create these videos. I can't just make up what people believe on the street and film it myself. I actually have to go out there and talk to you. So enough being said. Are we being divided? Are we not being divided? Are we dividing ourselves? Let's get to it. I asked, are we being divided? Someone asked, in what ways? Because they're trying to think of an answer. It could be race. It could be religion. It could be media. It could be bureaucratic fascists. It can be music. It can be anything. What do you think is dividing us? Or are we not being divided? We're asking people in Chicago, are we being divided? What do you think?
We're being divided by the fascists that want to combine corporate and government power.
I absolutely love it. Thank you so much.
Media is dividing us.
You said social media is dividing us?
Yes.
Do you know why?
Because people they say things they don't want to say. If I was face to face with you, I would never say what they say to people.
100% agree.
And they don't bully. I wouldn't bully you. We're all fine with each other when we're not on camera or when we're not on social media. It's a whole different and plus the mass media is dividing us.
I love it. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
My YouTube channel is way cooler than the guy with the yellow sign. What you doing, bro? Get off my corner. This bro's on my corner. This guy's on my corner. Is the guy with the Jesus sign in the background dividing people? We're asking people in Chicago, are we being divided? What do you think?
I think we are being divided, man, and it's decisive. They know what they're doing. We just all need to remember, we breathe the same air and bleed the same blood.
Yeah, I love it. Thank you so much.
I do love you. I do love you. Love you.
Appreciate it. So we're out here asking Chicago, are we being divided?
We've always been divided.
Okay.
We are just now starting to see the division.
So we're waking up?
Yeah, that's exactly what's happening.
Beautiful. Why do you think that's happening?
That we're actually seeing it because there's more spotlight. There's more light being shown on what's happening. It's not that we weren't divided before, it's just that everyone wasn't seeing it. Everyone now has cameras.
Yep.
Everyone now has a bigger voice.
Yep.
Things like this give more people more of a voice.
That's why I'm here.
So, no, we are not being divided. We have always been divided.
So we're putting ourselves back together.
We're trying to.
I love it so much. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Are we being divided? What do you think?
100% we are being divided.
Why do you think that?
I think that we are being intentionally divided by people abroad who are actually trying to weaken us and trying to make us angry at each other, because the only way to destroy America is from the inside out.
Yep, exactly. So do you think you believe that we're being divided maybe from like a higher class or an upper power?
Possibly, yeah, I think that's absolutely possible. I also think, though, that we're being too susceptible to it. Like we're letting ourselves be jerked around by our emotions, and we could choose to decide to fight it if we wanted to.
100%. So you believe that there's part of it, we're kind of dividing ourselves because of what we're listening to?
I think it's like, I mean, you could almost think of it like siblings, where like one big brother or big sister someplace out there is trying to poke and get two other people fighting, and it's working, and we're letting them do it.
I love the answer. Thank you so much.
Thank you.